My name is Keanan, and I'm reading this story that was written by my mom, who just returned from a very special mission. She writes, "As I reflect back on my entire life growing up in the Lutheran Church, I have always wanted to find a way to make a difference in people's lives. I have served in many different capacities at church, from helping with congregation members who are ill or hospitalized, helping with Wee Ones Choir, assisting with junior choir musicals, and being a member of the Sanctuary Choir. Helping to build floats for the Channel Lights Parade was also a favorite, letting the community know who we are. However, in the past 2 years, I have found a much different way to serve. I am Lutheran first, but I make my living as an RN. I have held many different positions with my degree, but the most rewarding is as a surgical nurse on a mission to El Salvador in Central America with an organization called Healing the Children. I am lucky enough to be on this team of professionals from different parts of the U.S., Guatemala, El Salvador, and Spain. Being on a team with this group of people helps me to reflect on our church values, which state, in community we experience God's love again, which propels us to go in peace and to serve our neighbor willingly and freely, expecting nothing in return. I have been given the gift of education from my parents, and I choose to use it to serve others, as stated in 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 10. Each one, as a good manager of God's different gifts, must use for the good of others the special gift he has received from God. El Salvador is a country torn by civil war until 1992. It is a country smaller than the state of New Jersey, with over 850 people per square mile. Half of the country is below the poverty line and cannot afford clothing and medicine. This is a one-week mission. Our first day, we hold a clinic in which we just this month saw at least 167 children in need of our help. Then the next 4 days are for surgeries and for many children to be fitted with leg braces that may correct their deformities and help them to be able to walk. This is a podiatry mission. Many of the children are born with no prenatal care and have many deformities of their legs and feet that do not allow them to walk, run, or play as normal children do. Our team was able to perform surgery on 40 children in 4 days. Many children are put in a waiting list for our next return. There are no words that I can share that could ever explain the feelings I have on these missions, this being my second. The children are so precious, and parents, mostly mothers, cannot express their thanks enough. The smiles on their faces, even after a major surgery, is just amazing. One day upon arrival to the hospital, we were greeted with many people waiting for our arrival. As we approached, they broke into applause and cheers of joy, knowing we were there to help their children. I broke out in goosebumps, and I'm sure a tear at the thought of just how the sight of us brought so much hope to these people, knowing we were changing lives for good. Their gratitude and joy was expressed even through a communication barrier. One mother told me more than once that she was sure I had been granted my wings, which was really overwhelming for me, as I was just there doing my everyday job. It's really amazing the feeling that this has given me. Planting hope with these people who would otherwise never have it is more than I could ever hope to do as an RN or as a Christian. I truly believe I have found my calling. God's peace to you all, and thanks for your prayers while I was away on this very special mission.